Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Rams will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Golden Eagles offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make you...
The freshman able to get home with the sack. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
It's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to run for it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Rams offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Feeling some heat. Flushed out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for his man. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Moving out of the pocket. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll try to tack on 1 more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
7, Southern Mississippi, 0.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in a hurry-up. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Tempo and overdrive. Hands it off. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Wake Forest. For now, points back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. They'll run play action. They're trying to get to it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Fires the pass, intercepted. Trying to take it back. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
Man, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
The Golden Eagles will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. Comes out throwing on first down. And he intercepts it. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And that one will put them up here in the second half. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the Rams are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. At the 35, he's got room. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Rams will hustle to the line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Pulls it in. It's Jolly. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unloads it left. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Number 11, set to kick this one away.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be knocked down. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding, right?
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. To the air, it's Jennings. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. They get to the line quickly.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He'll try to pop the draw. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? And the Golden Eagles are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. After the run, now to throw. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Downfield, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. They're bringing heat. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, but how about saving your best for when it matters most late in the ballgame? Biggest run of the day in a big moment.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
At the 36.
They try to pop a run on the draw. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. To the ground. He's got it again. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth-quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Out of the gun, looking to throw. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. NC State is piling up the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up by 16 over the Pandas. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Got room at the 35. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Now adjusting. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Colorado State!
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Nerves of steel. Right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot.
Southern Mississippi, 24. Colorado State, 21.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer,